All right, good morning. Here we are once again. Another trading day. It is Wednesday, March 31st, 2021, and it is coming up on 9:20 in the morning. And we're just going to go over the rules of the day and also the gappers that I've seen this morning. So uh, I am in trader rehab. I'm going to be trading in paper trade mode today, and I'll be paper trading for the rest of the week. And hopefully, if things go the way it's supposed to, I'll be back live trading on Monday. So, rule number 2, hard stop is required. Rule number 3, only place an order when a stock presents a setup in a 5-minute chart. I'm looking for bear flags and bull flags. 4, only trade between 9:30 and noon. 5, do not chase an entry. And number 6, currently I'm sizing my trades according to a $200 risk level. And we're going to do our very best to be disciplined and follow those rules today. There's not a whole lot of movement, but I've got 4 stocks that have gapped up. One of them's RKDA, which you see on your screen, TAOP, YVR, and PRPH. Those are the 4 that have shown some movement. Some are just falling back, some are still climbing. And the last one is a trend here. I think I've traded this thing 4 or 5 days in a row. It's KOSS. And once again, she is climbed back up overnight. So we're going to see what she does. If she presents some patterns again, I'll trade it again. But I won't force it. We'll just keep an eye on the market, see what happens. And I'm going to pause the recording, and I'll be back when something of interest happens. All right, KOSS has flushed, and she has pulled back and shown, resistance at 23. So I'm going to go in at the bottom of this candle. I'm hoping actually that it pulls back a little more or consolidates sideways here for a bit. I think she's a little extended down at the moment, but I'll play this little flag. I'm kind of hoping that it gives me another candle below 23 without getting me in. So it kind of just consolidates right here in this area. That would be really nice. Or she does break over 23, not much, no more than 23.10. But we'll keep an eye on it. All right, I'm in. My stop is just over 23. And I'm shooting for, I'm pretty sure this thing can get down to 22 pretty rapidly when it wants to, or when it decides to. But being in at 22.74, I'm going to shoot for half my position just above the resistance of the $0.50. And the fact that it didn't flush when it broke down like that makes me think it's going to probably pull back and stop me out, but we'll see. All right, I'm half out at, whoa, 42. I think it's about to kick me out completely. So my order's already there. It's already below it. I think it's just waiting to process. Yep, there it goes. All right, and I'm out, all out, $264. And I'm not going to call it a day quite yet. I got a couple more things I'm watching, and I'll come back when something else is ready. All right, we're looking at CONN here. She's had a really big climb, and then a pullback and a little slight false pop right there, and pulling back. I'm looking to get in at the break of this candle here, which is 1808, and my stop is down here at 1767, around that area, probably 1760. And my target is new high a day, at least 1850. Okay, I'm in. Wow. Wow. Okay. Lost quite a bit on that entry. I'm going to take half, just short of 1850 if it gets that high. All right. I stopped out on this. Well, I got out on it. I didn't let it go all the way back down to my stop, because my setups are supposed to produce a breakout, which it did go up. I could have gotten maybe $110 on this if I would have taken it, but I was expecting it to really break out, and it didn't. So the fact that it's pulling down is not what it's supposed to do. So I'm just going to take the loss on it, and maybe it'll climb again. I don't know. Like, it looks like it's about to now, but that's not my setup, and it broke what it was supposed to do. So I'm just going to take the loss. Look at something else. All right, I've been watching CONN for a bit, and I have gone short in it. My stop is high of day, 37, and I'm in at 1811 because she's climbed with a topping tail, pulled back, false breakout, pulled back, false breakout. It didn't make a new high a day, pulled back, and now it's doing another false break. So if she pulls down and breaks down through the 9, this may be the beginning of the reversal. This stock is way up on earnings news, so there's a possibility of a pullback here. Of course, I mean, I'm just reading the the chart. I'm basically betting against the trend because it is still arcing up. So not exactly the pattern I normally trade, not even close. But I've been seeing these pay off pretty well lately. I've got my risk level set. My stop is in place, and we're just going to see what she does. Damn it. All right. Well, stopped out. I do think this is going to flush down. It's showing a lot of trouble here, but it found support at the 9 EMA, and it's going to try to go up. I will be looking to get back in this when it breaks down, but I'm going to give it a little bit more room to do so. Come back to it later. All right, a huge topping tail. Not the biggest or smartest decision, but that topping tail basically reinforces the thought I had earlier. So we're going to give it a shot. I'm in short at 38 to try to preempt it. No setup at all, really. I'm just looking at the trend. And 500 shares gives me a risk level of 40 cents. So that's basically a high a day. We're going to see what she does and go from there. All right, I'm half out at 1805. And we're breaking below 18 now. And I'm going to flatten the rest at 1797. I really do think it's going to roll over, but you know what? I just earned back everything I was down, plus 80 bucks. So add that to the 264. I'm up on costs, and I'm well over 300 bucks in the plus. And that, my friends, is a good day. So I am going to call it. It is 10:52. Well, 10:50. Sorry, the clock setting on my desk is a little off. It's 10:50. So that is an hour and what, 20 minutes? Yeah, hour and 20 minutes. $344. So, yep, we're going to call it. Let's summarize the day. Okay, and here's the summary for the day. Was I think 4 trades? Yeah, 4 trades. I went short on costs, a really nice win, 264. I actually thought about just calling it a day right there, but I figured, you know what, there's a lot of movement today. Let's see what we could do. And then I turned around, tried to go long on CONN, and it didn't do what I wanted it to. Took a loss, and then went short on it once. Took more of a loss. I was down 105, so I added another 25 to this loss. And then the last trade went well. Got everything, that 110 back plus another 159. So it puts me up 350, can't read, 343.23 for the day. So that's it for the day. That is Wednesday. I got 2 more days of paper trading, and then I'll be back live. Really working hard to keep this trend going, and just trying to stay disciplined. And my biggest thing that I just have to keep doing is, keep my stops in place, enforce my stops. Don't get in my head that says, I know this is going to do X. I know this is going to go down. I know this is going to go up. And no matter what, stick to that, because that's a problem. A big problem. That's what's really gotten me in trouble in the past. Lost a lot of money doing that. So, yep, it's looking good for the small size or small risk that I'm putting out there. Pulling $340, $350 days is great. Anything over 200, I'm good with right now. So, all right, call it a day. That's Wednesday. We got 2 more days. I'll see y'all tomorrow.